How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Town of Salem 2. In this video, we'll be playing as the Soul Collector. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty, so we've entered the game as a Soul Collector. We are number 6 on the list. Let's get it. Soul Collector gaming, boys. So we actually have a good combo, Soul Collector Berserker. It's going to be a tough one. It is going to be a tough one. 2 goes ahead and disconnects, which means we get a free Soul Collect tonight. We get to reap that one for free. We got 11 saying Psychic on me. 7 says Jester claim day 1. Alright, cool. Nice. Free soul. He says, well, out of all the Epoch duos, this is probably the best, which is true. It is probably the best. Alright, so 7. Jester. We getting day 4. Death on God. Yes. Question is, what do we claim? Hopefully not many neutral killings, they say. Hopefully. 11 wanted a Psychic on him. Full claim tomorrow to me. 10 says to 1. I will deal with 7, says 11. Alright, we passively collected a soul from the underground, from the underworld. Our neighbor gets killed. Alright. It's always 7 or 6, bro. 2 was Jester and left? Really? Who the hell would leave on Jest? Maybe he's DC'd. Maybe his internet went out. Anyways. What's 7? Was he Jest? His name's Oops or Jester. Oh, he was Voodoo. He died to Shroud. 11 was the one who said he'd deal with it. 11 might be Shroud. Okay. What are we claiming, by the way? I don't want to claim Town Investigative and get freaking murdered. This kill is brought to you by 11. Maybe we should claim Town Support. I don't know, man. Really, the way to win this is for the Berserker to take the hit for us. The Berserker has to be the one to get hanged. When we pop out, if they hang the Berserker, we win. Also, it looks like Coven killed 12. There goes 12. Alright, 8, check 3, Innocence. 5 is not Coven, Town Protect on them, says 11. 11 is confirmed Town by Shroud Death Note, they say. They say, well, there's a Coven down. 1 is claiming Amni Cleric. Alright. He says just turned. And then 8 says 11 claimed Shroud, ... And then 1 goes, oh, lol. 11 just goes, what, 8? They say, well, 12 was Cleric. By the way, you guys believe this? I suppose it was 5 based on the Voodoo Master will, they say. He says, the Death Note does fit, but no, I ain't Shroud. Bro, 11 said... 11 said, I will handle 7 yesterday. Anyway, vote this. 9 claims Town Support, 3 claims Town Support. I'm claiming Town Protects. I think I'm claiming Town Protect. If I claim Town Support, they're going to start saying, reveal which Town Support you are. It's going to lead to a bad outcome. I'm not going to be able to prove it. They're just going to think I'm Death. He says, sorry, I was reading. Claims Town Support. Who's gone? I think claiming Town Protect or Town Killing is the way. Probably Town Protect. Need 4 claim. They say, you know, they say 5 silence, guys. I'm going to claim Town Protect. 4 Town Killing. This did Inno to Sheriff, they say. 14 says Inno. Alright. Now, it is a gamble claiming Town Protect. There is a chance that once you've claimed this, Coven just attack you. Because they want you gone. They want you out of the way. They say skip 5. They're voting 4, voting 11. Voting 13. Vote for time, they say. We'll vote 13, sure. Alrighty. 5 apparently silenced by Voodoo. Voodoo Master did not have book. Okay, what does 13 have to say? Town Protect. Must have missed a few claims. It's Town Protect. Alright, I'm going to just do this because 11 asked for a Psychic Night 1. I'm going to say I went on 11. They say we skipped 11. 11 claims evil, Lamau. You know. 11, probably a Pock or Arso says 8. Bro, he kind of claimed Shroud. But I'm not going to get involved. They say quick vote 11. They say look at night 1. Okay, I'll vote 11. Now, if they didn't vote 11, I would have reaped 14. He gets voted. It's also the last trial, which means he's not going to make it out of this one. Such a waste, I haven't even done anything. You think it's Jester? You'll need Coven more than me. Well, we have a Voodoo Master dead. So, not necessarily true. Guilty. We have no other leads. We don't know who Coven is. They say last trial, we guilty to be honest. 13 says truth. I'm going to say I went on 8 night 2. Because 8's sheriff. They say sure, listen to your Coven buddies. Last trial as well. We already have a Coven down and you claimed evil. Well, there goes this guy. I'm going to tell 15 that when I transform, he has to take the heat off me. Okay, this guy was werewolf. Holy. Sheesh. One says, guys, I'm Amni Cleric. Please don't let me die tonight. I thought this guy was Shroud. I didn't think he was werewolf. He tracked 7. They probably shrouded 11. So when I transform and they start searching for death, you need to sack yourself. This is always controlled. Oh, shit. Shit. Alright, kill at 14. Let's go for 14. Not good, boys. Not good. They know who the Berk is. Which means our plan's not going to work. And now I got controlled. No. No. Oh my god, the pain. The pain. Alright, I hope we got the witch. The cleric got killed. He died to a Cruce. You think a Cruce went on 11 night 1? He went to 5. Crusader was on 5. Crusader exists. Bro, when I transform, Coven's gonna dogpile on me. I'm not claiming Witched. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna claim Witch. Witch, night 1, 15 Berserker. We took out the Medusa. I had a feeling he was Coven. I'm just sad he wasn't Witch. Now 15 is gonna get controlled into me. They already know 15 is Burrs. And they've outed it. Needed that Witch gone. So if 15 doesn't get hanged, he gets controlled anyway. Not good. Anyways, I don't know we're death yet. 9 sus. They say, no, my subordinate. I loved you so much. 9 says, I'm not gonna lie. You all can hang me. Is he claiming witch? They say 15, full claim. 15 claims Vig. He says, I don't know what's it between me and Doomsayer. Okay. So 15 trying to claim Vig. 14's Will says Burrs. And there is a witch, they say. He says, so it does. We can choose between 9 or 15. I don't want to say any of this shit. This is so dumb. Look how quickly they dogpiled on 15. By the way, I got controlled into 15, which means when he gets hanged, I'm going to reap him. So silly. Not good. There's actually very little we can do. This is lots of Coven dead. Lots of neutral killing dead. No point in not hanging me, but can I say... He's posting his fake will. Indeed, based off facts, this is a good hang, says 10. I put effort in my will. Alright. We'll see. Whatever. No one's even trying to stand up for this guy. 9 claims Doom, by the way. Says 8. 9 sus. It's hanged by everyone. They say they can go tomorrow. Unbelievable. He says, man, the odds were stacked. LMFAO, yeah. So, I guess I get a reap off of that. We've got 4 souls. We're not close to transforming. I guess we've regained our basic defense since we're solo. Rude, he says. I don't know what to do. It's Dreamweaver Witch. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna reap 8. Being very aggro. Here's my plan. The plan is that we, the plan is that Coven start winning, right? So Coven starts getting majority. And there's a Doomsayer, and there's me, right? They can't hang me because I'm solo soul collector. Maybe I try to argue my way out of it. And then Town's in a position where they can't win, and it's a Kingmaker, and they give the win to me instead of Coven. That's the only way I can see us winning. Okay, 8 does get murdered. We're only 1 soul away. I had a feeling that'd happen. But all of this relies on mine actually being Doom. Okay, this guy died to a Shroud. Bro, we got Shroud, Dreamweaver, Witch, Doom. Shroud, Dreamweaver, Witch, Doom, Soul Collector. This kill is brought to you by 3. Oh yeah, there was... I forgot about that Shroud because he didn't kill on Might too. Also as a Cruise. I just wonder if they'll try to vote me. I've been Dream over and there's 2 Coven left. 2 Coven. 1 Shroud. 1 Doomsayer. 1 Cruise. 1 SC. I'm just going to throw this out. I'm not going to include SC. I want to keep it on the down low. They say, honestly, I wonder where 10's been. 10 says, what do you mean? I can full claim. 9's Doom, they say. So be careful. You know, it would benefit me that someone here gets hanged. And it's not me. But if Town's not going to vote, I'm not going to be the first instigator. Oh, okay. I'll follow. I'll follow that. I will follow that. Alright. We will transform tomorrow and then try to win. It's going to be a tough one. He says, alright then, hang me. He's claiming Oracle. It would be good if the Oracle died here. Probably. Horse says, oh. I'm hitting guilty, boys. Socialite Night 1 is interesting, they say. 13 says true. I'm hitting guilty. Everyone guilty. Cool. Okay. So. There's a Shroud. There's 2 Coven. One of them is Witch. One of them is Dreamweaver. There is a Crusader. There is a reality in which we win, but it's very slim. It depends on what this guy is. He was Dreamweaver. Wait, okay. Now things are interesting. This is good. So, Coven can't win. Coven cannot win this game. 6 SC, 3 Shroud. Okay. If Coven cannot win the game, then it's a Kingmaker. If it's a Kingmaker scenario, maybe they'll hand it to us. Town can't win, so maybe the Crusader will also hand it to us. Maybe the Shroud kills the Witch, but I assume the Shroud will get witched, and then somehow it gets handed to us. It's just such a tough scenario. Such a tough scenario. Alright. Just depends on what happens. Okay. 13 gets murdered. Bro, we were really on point with all our guesses. We got 8 souls. So we transform into death. Yep, someone's a Kingmaker. That's all it is. Someone King makes. So they're either going to give it to Death or they're going to give it to Shroud. Either way, it doesn't matter what the outcome is. This is a coin flip. I'm just going to claim Death and let the Kingmaker decide. Crusade is dead. Psychic is dead. Wait, is the Doomsayer still in? If the Doomsayer is still in, he doesn't have to... No, but the Doomsayer needs me gone. But if the Doomsayer votes me out, he loses. This is all assuming he is Doom. This kill is brought to you by 4. Well, I'm hoping the Doomsayer realizes they can't win, so they don't vote me. Well, here we are. So, 1 Shroud. 1 Witch. They say 6 must go. So, 6 is SC, I tried to shoot them. 4, your Witch, bro. And 3 Shroud. They say 9, why are you throwing? He's not throwing. He can't win. Okay, here's hoping we don't get voted. 4's trying to vote me, 3's trying to vote me. They say, how's this a throw? I'm just going to say 4, why even vote me? You can't win. Just end it quicker. 3 votes, 9. Guys, I think we actually balanced it out. He says, hell nah, why let a POC win? We take the W, boys. Thank you so much, 9. Helped me out quite a bit there. Dude, I did not think we were going to win. I really didn't think we were going to win. It was just the fact that the right rolls died. GG's. We made it. TY9. He says, there was still a Shroud, bro. Look at this way. Subscribe for more. Click the video on your screen. And I'll see you in the next one.